Remember the countdown.
Okay.
Oh, in 5, 4, 3.
What's up, America? Welcome back to Just the Tip. Today is our 4th episode of the season. We have a wonderful show. Thank you. We have a wonderful show coming at you today. Tons of great material. For first-time viewers, Just the Tip is a daily talk show full of insight and tips. Anything and everything Big Brother.
That's right.
Today we will have a guest appearance from the amazing Enzo, last night's billiard bowl winner.
All right.
Applause for him, thank you. For now, we're gonna shoot it over to the beautiful Brittany with current events.
Well, today here in the Big Brother house, we celebrated a monumental landmark that would be day 40. So we are officially halfway through the season. This is about the time that people really start to go nuts. You see a lot of drama, and I think that this season is sort of definitely, I'd say, following that trend. Here in the last few days, we've had a lot of craziness, a lot of stuff has happened. We're right on track to being the best season of Big Brother ever.
Drama.
So to commemorate our halfway point, Big Brother threw us a wonderful pizza party tonight. We had pizza delivered to the house. We had beer, wine, garlic bread, cake.
Pasta.
It was exquisite.
The theme of the party was pizza and prostitutes, but we'll get there later.
We'll get to the prostitutes soon. So it was great. We actually got to listen to music, which we don't often get to do here in the Big Brother house. We had some fellowship. It was a bit awkward with the gruesome twosome in the room, but I think that for the most part we pulled it out. We were able to be civil. We were able to listen to Brendan's horrible jokes and hear him talk about... It's weird how Brendan knows every single song that comes on, but he can't sing a lyric. But he knows it, and he knows that band. He knows who that
Every
is.
song.
Personally, he knows them personally.
He knows them personally. He has an uncle that was in the band or something.
Every song, every band member, every instrument.
Everything. He always knows. He always knows it. And every now and then he would interject with some of his embarrassing quips. And what I really loved best about the party was that everyone was on board with just entirely ignoring him, so no one even laughed at his stupid jokes. Wow. So when he said something to Hayden that was really dumb, Hayden would just be like...
It's a group effort.
It's a group effort. We're just trying to shut him up, really. So the pizza party was great, and a big thank you to Big Brother for giving us that pizza party, absolutely.
Peanut butter. Thank you, Big Brother.
Thank you, Big Big. But I have to move on to what I thought was the most horrifying current event of the day. Post-pizza party, you know, we have a lot of different food. We have a lot of food items in this house, but, you know, sometimes food can really get to you in ways that you don't expect, and today that happened. Rachel actually, unfortunately, asked Matt if she could use his restroom, and he obliged and let her come up and use it. Shortly thereafter, I entered the restroom so as to change into my swimsuit and take a bath this evening.
Thank you.
And I found something truly disturbing. The toilet was absolutely just covered in skid marks with a draping of a Rachel hair precisely laid over the seat.
Grotesque.
So it was skid mark mania and then a long Rachel hair draped over. It was completely significant of this entire week, I'd like to say. And it's how she truly would leave her mark. So, no pun intended, she left her mark on the toilet bowl. It was horrifying.
Let's all give her the face.
So that's for you, Rachel, for your grotesque fecal behavior. Anyhow, those are the current events of the day, and back to you, Hayden.
Well, thank you for that, Brittany. That was quite amazing.
Oh, I think we have a special guest.
Here comes a special guest! Enzo, if you could pull up a chair, please.
Just have a seat.
You don't have time to sit.
I heard we had applause over here. You got
We do. Enzo.
That's the audience that talks to you.
The audience right there.
The audience
Ladies and gentlemen,
cameras.
please
Have a
forgive
seat.
the amazing
All
Enzo.
right, Quay, let me just
He's
get
a
rid of
Not usually on
He's a
television.
first-timer on the television show here.
Don't worry about it.
Just have a seat here and let's talk about your championship.
Come on, let's go.
Enzo, we have a few questions for you.
All right, come on.
The billiard bowl.
The billiard ball.
Yeah.
What drives you to be so competitive in a tournament like this?
I'm just the best. I'm the best there is, and that's just it. You know, I'm the best, and I take it down when I get into a competition, and this is it right here. This is the proof right here. This it.
Clearly, you are so proud of this bowl.
heavy.
Is this the first trophy you've ever won in your life?
No, I got plenty of trophies, man. I got tons of trophies. This is just one of a million, and it's just gonna keep coming, and that's just how I do. That's how the meow meow lays it down. Every time he comes somewhere, he lays it down. I leave an impression no matter where I go. That's just me. That's it. Any more questions?
Raise it up.
That's it.
Tell us, give us
It's
a play-by-play
engraved.
of how your games went last night and how you got to this point.
What does that mean?
Well, I should have went undefeated. I lost one game. Basically, I lost the game. I scratched on the 8 against Hayden, who only has one championship, but it really doesn't count anymore because it was so long ago. You know, I have 3, so I mean, you know, I've won it from the beginning until now, so I've been very consistent, you know, so that's just me, though.
On to
And,
the next segment.
Yeah. Thanks, Enzo.
Thanks, Enzo. Get it,
Enzo.
Enzo. Get it, Gally. Give him a round of applause.
I'm the best. Thank you.
The
I'm the
amazing
best.
Enzo.
Thanks, Enzo.
Great
Thank
job,
you.
Enzo. Thanks for coming. We
I'm the
appreciate
best.
it. We
Thanks.
appreciate you.
You want me to sit
Where
back
over there?
down?
Just
You
anywhere
want me to
over
sit back
there.
down?
Just anywhere.
You pull up a chair right
Yeah,
there.
just pull
up
up
a
a
chair.
chair.
Stay
That'd
back
be
here.
good.
Just
That'd be
stay
good.
back here.
All right.
The next segment of the show is called Skankisms. We'll let Reagan.
You can just call.
Well, we're gonna let Reagan fill you in here. Skankisms, Reagan. Take it away.
Go, Reagan. Go.
Now, you may be wondering why I've been doing this throughout the entire show. It's because one of our highly classy house guests named Rachel does this, Cockroachel, does this in front of every mirror in our house.
And there's a lot of mirrors.
There are a
in
lot
our
of
house.
mirrors.
Literally every few feet.
You may
at
have
least?
noticed whenever she's head of household, she'll walk into a room and go, and that's just her getting to the bathroom. But anyways,
The disturbing thing about this truly is not that she does it so often, but that the reflection gets the stamp of approval. Like, I would think that by looking in the mirror, she would be struck with horror and would immediately retreat to a bathroom to try to fix it. But indeed, she looks at herself the whole way, giving herself the stamp of approval. That's the part that I don't really understand.
If I were her, I would act like every mirror was the end of the Blair Witch Project. I would be like the kid in the corner, like not trying to look into a mirror. But anyway, that's beside the point. So today's Skankism is going to focus on the pizza party that Brittany alluded to before, which I'm now calling Pizza and Prostitutes, which is kind of a misnomer because prostitutes implies that there were plural, you know, several prostitutes really.
Oh, and that they were paid.
This is more pizza and pay less prostitute.
Right.
So when we're having our pizza party, this isn't going to be anything that's shown on the live feed in the Big Brother house. This is just for our own enjoyment. It's a pizza party, much like I had in 7th grade math class when the average score on a quiz was a 70% or higher, right?
Right.
So Rachel shows up, and I guess it was a dress. It was either.
It's unclear.
I'm thinking. What did I say the color was
You
before?
can relate
You
to
said it was,
the listening audience. It looked like
Bruce
the dress
blue, if
she
I remember
entered the
correctly?
house with, but a different color.
Yeah, what she entered the house with, but a different color, and we're calling this shade of blue Herpy Bruise Blue. And so
It was either a dress or a towel with a zipper.
Either or.
Or she was completely nude, and like Courtney Love, these were the bruises all over the torso area of her body. And she spent the entire pizza and prostitute dinner going, oh, and that's not me pushing down. That would be me pulling up.
Pulling up.
And also like this. And that is the daily skankism. So basically, if you're going to a pizza party.
Well, make sure you include what color panties and bra you wear with that.
Well, Kathy from Kathy's Corner claims that she was wearing hot pink panties. I was trying to explain to Kathy that that was actually her labia coming out of.
And it's been an inflamed week, perhaps, you know, giving it the color.
And that's Reagan with today's skankism.
Big Ellie, thank you. Now we're going to take questions from our live audience here in the show.
Yes.
You, sir, in the hat.
Reagan,
Yes.
if you're Rachel, what would be your mating call and your position to attract men?
My position.
Please show us.
My position to attract men would be like this,
Well, that works.
Very good.
this.
What's your mating call?
And I call this the cockroachal tripod because if you notice, I have my back as one leg and both of my elbows as the other legs, and the men can just dive in.
Thank you,
dive
Reagan. Thank you.
And my mating call would be Vegas. Vegas. Oh, and let me just say before we move on, you'll notice probably, I'm guessing if you're watching.
Please go to the diary.
In a second, bitch! You're probably a fan of reality television shows, and you'll notice that the trashiest character on any reality show is the one who pontificates about about the city that they come from. So it's, I'm from Brooklyn, yo. You don't mess with somebody from Brooklyn. I'll be crazy. I'm from Brooklyn. And this season in Big Brother, we have our own city pontificator, Rachel Vegas.
What would you wear today, guys?
Thank you,
Thank
Reagan.
you. I'll be there.
Thanks, Reagan. Thank you, Reagan. That was great. Perfect.
Do we have any more questions from the live audience? Anything?
I have a
Nothing.
question for your guest, Enzo, who you had in earlier.
Thank
Okay,
you.
great. Take it away.
Enzo, come on back
Take a
up.
whack at it.
Come on back up to the.
Enzo, yeah, back center stage, Enzo.
Right here.
I couldn't help but notice that there was another name on the trophy. Well, what is it? Where did that
let me
come
say-
from?
let
And
me say-
who's
let
that?
me
Who's
say.
that person on there?
No. It says Lane.
Oh, that's correct. Lane, give Lane a round of applause, everybody. Lane, the first champion of the billiard bowl.
So Lane was the original winner of the bowl?
Well, actually, I invented the bowl. I'm the one that invented it. He actually won. He won when I invented the bowl, and he got his name to get put on it. So that was good for him. But then, of course, quickly after that fact, I had to come on to it, and that's exactly what happened. So,
We have another
and he
question.
polished it for me. So
And
One
what
more
do you
question.
what do you like to say about the fact that your name's above his?
it's pretty much just I'm just shitting on his name because I'm on top of it, so I get to shit on that.
Very
But,
gracious.
but
very
he is.
gracious.
But he's a great competitor. I got to say that.
Here he is now. This is Langel, everybody.
Did you have a question, sir?
I do know Lane. He's a good friend of mine. He wants
Yes.
to kick you in the nuts, and he is the best, and you shouldn't be above his name.
Well, I am the champion now, so I could pretty much write my name all over that thing. So that's basically how it
but
is
maybe-
right now.
maybe not,
But if this
maybe
person
no.
Lane,
Maybe no.
this person Lane can win again, then he can do what he wants to it. You know what I mean?
I think we're starting to run out of time here. We're gonna move on here. I have a shout out. Lane yesterday drained a 45-yard shot, one side of the yard to the other, landed a squish ball into the center pocket of the pool table. Nothing but
Amazing.
pocket.
I know him. Is that after we beat them in dodgeball? Is that after we beat them in
After
dodgeball?
the average Joes took down the zombie squirrels. Thank you.
okay.
One more round of applause.
That contest was rigged for taller people.
I will say, as soon as the backyard opens up, the average Joes and the zombie squirrels are going to go at it one more time.
We will defend our title. We
The
will.
average Joes are the favorite to take it down by, 5-1 betting odds.
It's unfair.
More peanut butter round of applause.
Can I give another shout out, please?
Brittany would like to, shout out. Brittany, shout it out. Let's hear it.
We've had a lot of drama in the house last few days, and today was actually pretty calm. So I would like to go ahead and thank Rachel's therapist for sending those Xanax bars or Valium or whatever prescription it was that you sent into the house. Really top notch. It really took things down a couple levels for us, and we appreciate that. So thank you. That was great.
Last but not least, fans and viewers of our show, Just the Tip, always expect a tip of the day. Today's tip, buy the live feed, because tonight is Rachel and Brendan's last night in the Big Brother house together. And if you're lucky, you might see them play Just the Tip.
That's right.
Thank you, everybody. We're out of here.
Great show, everybody. That was
That's all right.
good. I like that, Hayden. That was nice.